Thank you very much, and a very, very good evening to everyone. First of all, thank you to everyone who's invited me, especially my friend Pradeep, Mr. Swami, and Ramesh, who's been backstage looking after me. Before I start, I want to tell Mr. Amitabh Kant I'll answer all the questions to his presentation. It's fantastic. And I have only one answer. One answer. हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल भर जाने उल्टी सीधी जैसी भी है अपनी यही कहानी क्योंकि दिल है हिंदुस्तानी क्योंकि दिल है Sir, I'm supposed to make a speech and stuff. I'll do that. I'll talk and chat with you people. And I'm thankful to Pradeep because he takes me to all these advertising conferences all around the world. And the last time he took me was in 2003 for an IAA conference. And I had given a speech there. And I want to use it again, a bit of it, pieces of it, to talk to everyone here, all the young boys and girls especially. And why I'm using it again is not because I'm lazy or my creative juices have stopped flowing. It's because recycling is environmentally friendly. So, 25 years ago when I started advertising and endorsing products, I was told many times by a lot of good thinking people that don't do this, you're spreading yourself too thin. You're going to take away the enigma away from stardom. You won't be a wonder, you'll just become a commodity. But 25 years ago, I was too poor to bother about being a wonder. I would have sold a wonder bra if need be. And I very nearly have, or I will in the future, I'm sure. So this speech was said then, and I'd like to repeat it with a few changes. There are about 6 pages, but I read very fast, so don't worry. 25 years later, I wake up to the alarm on my Tag Heuer watch. I quickly shave with my V. John shaving cream and the 3 bikini-clad ladies that come with it. I have fresh breakfast of organically raised vegetables from the big basket. I take a long swig from my new and enlarged bottle of fruity with a nostalgic smile for the Tetra Pak of yore. And from the other hand, I take a sip from Tata tea to refresh my senses. And now visibly aroused, I jump into the bathroom and sensually put on the Hindway tap while fondling the hand shower seductively. And speak in Italian too. And then I lather myself with the fresh smell of Lux soap. Then I put on my Videocon Plasma TV, see the news, wear my Yepney collection of colorful clothes, tie the shoelaces to my aqua-like shoes while sitting on my decor furnished sofa. Dish TV is showing the latest updates. And all this I do in my beautiful Mahagun Properties house in Noida in Delhi, which strangely overlooks the beauty and culture of West Bengal on all 4 sides. And I bought this beautiful house from the loan from DHFL Home Loans. Ghar jaisa log. The mirror-like paint on my bathroom and on the bedroom wall reflects my mood. Very bright. The Lux cozy vest feels appropriately tight. I quickly cobble down some Imami Chawanprash for energy and then call for my Santro Hyundai. And here I stand before you all fair and handsome. Maybe thinly spread, but very rich, very happy, and hoping one of you will sign me for a computer category or cola because that one still remains. But I'm not. Okay, even the telephone provider service and the handset has gone last 2 years. So I'm not here to tell you all this and thank you for what I have earned from you. Actually, I'm here to thank you for what I have learned from you. I have learned from you that being a brand means, what being a brand means. I've learned it's not a one-time achievement. It's a lifelong, ongoing process. To remain at the top of the game and striving for excellence is a tough task. Being able to connect with your audience to understand what inspires them today and how it could change tomorrow is critical. Like this conference states, change has to meet the future today because tomorrow might be too late. When I plan a film today, it has to cater to an ever-changing audience 2 years from now mostly. Initially in my career, it came naturally. I had nothing to lose, so I could jump from being a lover boy to a killer in Bazigar. It worked. It was edgy, it was novel, and above all, it was disruptive. But as we grow in stature, like I have, and age, like you guys have, I'm Peter Pan, you guys are growing older. Yeah, my new heroine is 22 years old. Yeah, nice. Eat your heart out. Yeah. You suddenly start thinking of target audience, market research, and all the other words, 360 degrees. Then I met a man who told me 36 degrees, and it's still holistic. So while everybody's researching for the reason of your last success and trying to duplicate it, your own circle of comfort zone increases, and somewhere, success with a tried and tested formula makes you a little complacent. You start taking success for granted, and the concept of your target audience becomes more important than your own excellence, your own beliefs. And it is at this very stage you need to be more disruptive. Not destructive, but creatively disruptive. I have to stop thinking of my target audience because that target audience, even if they're my fans for life, are not in the same age group or same zone, so to say, anymore. Somebody else has taken their place, and if I don't cater to them, chances are I will be a loved relic very soon, not a relevant voice anymore. And here I learned from all your works that I need to find out what job profile or what function does my work, my films provide. I need to focus on that more than the target. I need to figure out what my job can, my product, my films, have to do for the changing demographics, tastes, lifestyles, languages to be relevant today. I have to focus on the job that my product does for the audience and how it needs to be adapted or even changed completely if need be. Be it with my 2am status updates on Facebook or my tweets, or then my live interactions with the people that love me so much. In this changing world, where everything is Maya, luring that precious attention away, creating a brand that can change with time is the only truth of brand making and building. You all have taught me how to be a flexi brand instead of a brand known in the classical sense. Even classics now need to be reintroduced so as to be relevant. Whether it be the new book launched by Jay-Z or the selling of songs like Beyonce. It's still a song, it's still a book, but it needs to invoke the interest of a more adrenaline-seeking audience with perhaps a shorter span of attention, because so much more is available now. As a public figure, even the role of media is changing for me. And lately, as a public person, I've come to expect little from the media. This is not by way of disappointment or whining or having complaints with them. They love me. They've loved me for 25 years. It's by way of practicality. Being a product myself, I understand the commerce of it all. I understand the compulsions just as well as I understand the need to survive. It would be hypocritical not to acknowledge that the media is a tool for me as much as I'm a commodity for them. There is so much talk of fairness, of public figures and private spaces, much expectation from the public to be part of that privacy and from public to claim it. It's all talk. There are no lines really, except those drawn by individuals according to their own compulsions. Fairness is not the manner of the public world. It never has been. If I get it, I'm thrilled. If I don't, it's okay too. Because, like my friend Pradeep on the plane told me, it no longer is a vertical world, which had a hierarchy or an order top downwards. It's a horizontal world. Everybody has a voice via the digital social media. Everybody has a point of view. Everybody's equal to each other. Everybody's a star in their own right. As a matter of fact, my belief is the next big media star will not be from the television or film world. It will be from the digital world. You all have taught me how to deal with this fast-changing world. When I see the shift in advertising and messaging the way it has over the years, I realize it is important for me to change too for the future. I can sense what is coming next. I realize I need to create a world for me where being equal, and one of the many, is real stardom. Those who early spoke about me destroying my enigma must be having a torrid time dealing with my posting of my selfies, doing a cartwheel, or from my bathtub, which I have done too lately. But that's the order of the day. I need to think disruptively because disruption is what everyone wants, not the sedate and the placid way anymore. We need to be disruptive because it's a more equal world. And that's the only way we can be a little more equal than the equals. I will end now, before I am taken to be the keynote speaker for the conference. But before I go, I will remind you of an old joke by Chris Rock. I am quoting, so don't destroy me tomorrow in the press and stuff that I was politically incorrect. This is a joke by Chris Rock, said many years ago. How do you say start quote? So, yeah, okay, so this is not my quote. Chris Rock says this. You know the world is going crazy when the best rapper is a white guy. The best golfer is a black guy. The tallest guy in the NBA is Chinese. The Swiss hold the America's Cup. France is accusing the US of arrogance. Germany doesn't want to go to war. And the three most powerful men in America are Bush, Dick, and Colin. Need I say more? Not me, Chris Rock. It's not mine. I will just say even that may not be relevant to so many today because these icons have changed so fast in such a short span of time. But the truth is that the world is not going crazy, like Chris Rock says. It's just going disruptively equal. And you and I need not go crazy. We just need to become flexible enough to understand this reality. Because reality is always more sophisticated and innovative than fiction. This new reality and the social, economic, and aspirational shifts that it has brought along gives us access to more radical subjects, directness, and most importantly to me, and I'm sure to everyone, it's empowering women in the advertising and film world. The blurring spaces between the public and private is actually creating a more authentic connection with our consumers. And sometimes, a few "maa behen ki galis" in all caps, notwithstanding, it's a small price to pay for the genuine connect and information available now. This opportunity of a different quality of creative exchange and the aspirational ideas that you and I promote will have to be more honest and more personal. And all this you have taught me. Be honest to what you are, and especially to those that you're selling your product to. You will find enough people in the world out there who will embrace your beliefs, as long as you let them feel we are equal and we are honest. You have taught me to be honest and equal, which is the most disruptive thing that can be said at an advertising conference, I guess. But I thank you for these learnings, and I can't thank you enough for my earnings. Have a very good evening.